This week on Fashion Fridays. This shit is not fitting. I think I have to go to the hospital. No thread, no thread. Hello, hello, we are back. It is Friday and we are talking about outfit number 2. So let's get into it. For this outfit, I didn't get as much done. You're clearly gonna be able to tell on outfit 1, but honestly, like, it's just little stuff that I have to put together. It's like nothing serious because I plan to put it together like over the March break. So that's just like 1 week. So yeah, I don't think it even would have taken me the full week, but we gotta include vacation time, you know, because girl needs a break. So we're just gonna go over the top and the pants and just kind of explain where I'm at and what I still have left to do and kind of my action plan to finish it. So for the shirt, I made it out of the knit terry as well. This is the top half that's out of the knit terry, and then the bottom being the vinyl. And yeah, it's just the vinyl that I'm gonna make into a nice little ruffle. Get that volume. Okay, so this is the front. This is the back, and as you can see, it has what I was talking about with the kind of bra look that I'm trying to achieve or mimic, you could say, it's a better word, with the lines. I have lines going like across, and then I did the bra with the seam in the center because there's going to be another seam going across that connects like the bottom vinyl ruffle to the top. So I liked it. I just like the look of like the straight side straight. So what needs to be finished is I have to do that same kind of v-neck binding you saw out of the jersey on the first polo shirt. We're gonna do the same thing here. We have a collar. This time it is all out of the jersey, no vinyl, no detachable, but similar style. And we have the sleeves to do as well. And as you can see here, it is a bit unfolded, but yeah, so I have to finish the sleeves. So kind of fold that in, do my serging, and do the blind hem stitch that I showed you guys on the first shirt. We have to finish that on the sleeves and then attach them. This is the vinyl pieces. It's 2 pieces for the front and the back. So I'm going to be gathering it and then attaching this piece to the shirt because with the vinyl, because I'm going to be gathering it and there is obviously a lot of curves because it is kind of like mimicking that bra, so it's quite curvy. So I could have cut the vinyl in that shape, but because I decided to gather it so it didn't just lay flat, it would have been very hard to gather the vinyl and then try to attach it in all these curvy spots. But with the stretch knit, it is light and obviously quite stretchy, so getting it around the curves of the cup shape is going to be much easier even when it is gathered, because it's mainly going to be the bottom half that ends up gathered. So this is I have 2. I have one for the front and one for the back because they are different shapes, so it'll just be much easier to sew it if I can break it in chunks instead of trying to go like continuously all the way around. So this is the other one, same thing, just different length because there's more to cover in the front because it has the curves than in the back. So I just have to paint. I want to paint it first and then gather it.
Woke up at 11 o'clock, I ain't got no job, what the hell should I do today? This feel like some I don't give a fuck, oh my god, shut the fuck up, I ain't hearing what you gotta say. What the deal, how you feel, not important. All I'm thinking about is riding in these Porsches, but don't be coming at me with that horse shit. acting like you know me, that's the worst shit. I know.
Okay, so I just finished painting this. So now I got the gloss on as well, so it is nice and shiny, not gonna chip off at all. And now I just have to gather it. So basically, gathering is you, instead of knotting off the threads or cutting them off, you have a lot extra, so you can kind of already see it here. You're basically, there we go. You can see you're gonna pull these threads here, if it'll work. And then it'll bunch up like that, and then you pull it through. And then you pull these threads, and it'll bunch up like that, and then you just kind of sort them through. So I'm going to be finishing that off camera because it is not that interesting, but do not worry, I will be back when it's all finished and we can go through how I'm going to attach it to the shirt. Okay, so this is the shirt, but with the ruffle added. So I like it. I think it looks how I was picturing it in my head and like similar to the designs. So now what's next is we're going to be adding on the sleeves. Okay, so as you can see here, I added these sleeves. It just has tape because I'm gonna have to sew on the inside here, around here. But I'm running out of thread, so I wanna save it for the neckline and the collar because that's where I'm going to be have to doing top stitching, so it's more important to me that it matches on the top stitching. So I might just use a similar thread that's not the exact one on the inside, so taping it for convenience. But this is what it looks like with the sleeves. And now we are going to get started on the collar. Well, this is the collar and the v-neck. I'm not sure if I want to do a full collar like I did on the polo shirt, but I am going to finish the v-neck and see how it looks and make my decision then. Okay, I am back. As you can see, I added the collar and the binding, just so you can get a better look at it. This is the binding. It's the same jersey knit I used down here, but it's much thinner, so it gives it less bulky and a much cleaner finish on the v-neck. And then I added the collar. It's a two-piece collar here, two-piece convertible collar, and it just folds over like this. So that is the finished look. Obviously it sits much better when it actually has a neck to conform around. But yeah, what I was saying before about the stitching on the sleeve, if you can see it. Thankfully I had enough thread, but I really did like, I don't need any green for the next outfit, which is great because I literally have none left, no thread. So I was definitely stressed going into the last bit there because I wasn't sure I'd have enough to top stitch on the collar, but yeah. Hey y'all, it's me. I'm editing right now, but I just wanted to take the time to clarify something. With the shorts, I had already finished them up to a certain point, so the only things I had left to do were the zipper and the waistband. But I ran into some trouble, as you're about to see in the next couple of clips, but I wasn't sure if I was coming across clear enough, so I just wanted to take that time to specify. So yeah, back to the video. So as you can see, I made these pants for a model that was not me. So the shirt fits fine, but the pants, however, do not. So this is how it would go together. There would be a bit of overlap, but it's just not enough. And I can't just like, I have to resew it, is basically like what I'm saying. Not the whole thing, but just some of it. I think the best bet, I can't take in at the sides because, oh, I'm also, oh no, I'm not. I thought I was wearing it backwards. My pocket was in the back. Okay, so because of my pocket choice, as you can see here, if you can see, yeah, so because of my pocket choice, I can't just take it in at the side seams because that would just be a lot more complicated. Or maybe it wouldn't. You know what? I'm gonna play around with it, but I just wanted to just take this time to show you guys that this shit is not fitting. So I'm either gonna try and take it in at the sides and see how it goes with my pocket. But if that doesn't work, then I'm just going to take these apart, take off the left side from the right side, and just kind of shave down, and do the same thing on the back seam. Yeah, so I'm basically just gonna take it apart, cut this piece off, and then re-sew it together. But we'll see how it goes. We'll try things out. Honestly, I think what I just said is gonna be easier, but shoot, who knows? Who knows? Oh, y'all, be careful with your pins. I just stepped. Enjoy the view of my feet, but I just stepped on my pin cushion. That shit hurt. That shit hurt. Cause I think I have to go to the hospital. I'm just kidding, but that hurt so much. Like, it's bleeding. Wow. Blood, sweat, and tears into this fucking collection, so y'all better like it. Y'all better like it. Okay, so I took apart my pants to make them smaller. I just decided that because I put my pocket in the side here, it would have been too much work to just take it in at the side. So I just decided to take it in at the inseam and the crotch area instead. So I undid the seams here on both. And I have my ruler here, and I'm just going to measure in how much I need to be taking off. I know for the waist, to get it to fit, I have to take off on the front 2 3/4 inches, and on the back 1 1/4 inch. So I'm just gonna kind of measure it out, shape it, make sure it looks right, and then cut it, make sure I leave my seam allowance, that kind of thing. Yeah.
My soul, like this fucking cold, yeah. That's just how it goes. When I do get older, these days I'm getting no sleep. Fucking more, they don't know me. Couple minutes and I'll be good. Let me drink my coffee. Back up. That's the game you gon' get if you step up. Messed up, well I've been and done when I tense up. That patience wearing out, playing dress up. Big sales on them big meals. Got a pocket full of coupons, we gon' eat well. And you know I got them refills. Got my dimes and the coffee Vince playing on the JBL. Lately I don't go to sleep unless the sun is up. Think I'm wasting all this time feeling kinda stuck. Not enough reps, only chest, who the fuck does legs now? Way too busy feeling stressed out. I'm just tryna get ahead now. Going out, I'm just tryna get ahead now. Been a while since I stepped out. Too young, waited out, dropped out from the school, so I woke up at 11 o'clock. I ain't got no job, what the hell should I do today?
We'll be back with this sewed back together so we can try it on again and see if it fits right or if I should just cry. Okay, so I'm back with my fixed pants. As you can see, the pleats are a little messed up because I have to re-iron them, but as you can see, it fits a lot better. Pocket in here. This is the back. And the side. So again, I took it in like in the crotch area and then your inseam here. So it worked, thankfully. So I think I'm just going to properly fold my hem here and iron it, maybe put a couple of pins in it, and then I'll just leave it until I have my shirt ready to go. Because that way, if I don't like it, maybe I want to make it the pant leg a little bit smaller or something like that. It's much easier. I can just unfold it, go back in, you know, take it in at the sides a little bit to fix that. So what we are going to do instead of the hem next is the zippers. I was going to do buttons like how I did on outfit 1, but the thing is, like, because I had to make it smaller, the pattern I made would have fit buttons properly, but because I had to take so much of the fabric out, I don't think buttons would look nice. I think it might be an awkward placement, so instead I'm just going to do a zipper and then put a button on the waistband instead and call it a day. I just wanted to show you that I added a snap added a snap because the button wouldn't fit, and I also went in and added a zipper. The only other thing I did is I added a bit of elastic in the back just to make it a bit tighter without having to take everything in. And I just sewed, actually here, I sewed right in here just to get it to stay. And then I also just hand sewed. I don't know what you can see, but I just hand sewed a bit of the hem, there we go, so that it would stay. I wouldn't have to worry about ironing it as much. But yes, the shorts. And this is the finished shirt. So the top half is just the normal polo with the collar and the v-neck, but I decided to kind of add a bra shape to it, as you can see here and like around here. And then I just attached the ruffle here with all my painted pattern on it to the jersey knit and attach that to here, because this curves so much, vinyl does not, so it's much easier if I attached it to this first, the knit jersey. And the sleeve goes about down half the bicep, and I rolled the cuff. And the back, same thing, cut off, added the lines to kind of mimic a bra here, and the pattern. So that is outfit number 2. Outfit number 2. Yeah. Alrighty, I'm coming to you live from my bed. I filmed an outro, or at least I think I did, and it disappeared. So here we are. So this is the outro for the outfits. As you saw before, it's all finished up, ruffles all done, collar, the shorts fit me now, and they can zip up and stay up. So yeah, this outfit, I think it was a little bit annoying that I had to fix things. Like, I know I made the outfit for somebody else, but with the first outfit, my model and I were very similar sizes. So I ran through that one so quick. So I just kind of came into outfit number 2 with that same mindset, and then kept running into problems. So I was like, ooh, it was getting on my nerves. But like a true seamstress, I buckled down and got through it, because that's what you have to do, you know. Better to fix it and make it look good now than just to leave it and it doesn't look good and you regret it. So yeah. Pictures on my Instagram, go follow me there at hannahshouse_. I had fun. It was frustrating. I got injured. I survived. And that was all just in 1 week. So who knows what's gonna happen next week when I have to kind of do everything from scratch, and that is including the pattern, because I got 0 things done for outfit number 3. In my mind, I'm telling myself it's much simpler than all the others, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. So thank you so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I will see you all next Friday, where we show up with some new struggles, some more painting, and hopefully a completed outfit.